of cues to watch out for, and more importantly, some macroeconomic indicators to also watch out for. So let's start by talking about the action back home. Keep a close eye on the HSBC India Manufacturing PMI numbers coming, and of course, it being Friday, weekly forex data numbers will also be on our radar. Globally, you will have the global US and UK manufacturing PMI numbers from both of those major economies. From Eurozone 2, the global Eurozone manufacturing PMI numbers will be out. Japanese markets continue to stay close. But shifting focus back home once again in terms of corporate action and board meetings, watch out for the stock of MCX. That stock is going to be trading X stock split in the ratio 1:5. So watch out for how the street adjusts to that stock. And the recently listed Corona Remedies, that IPO made its re-street debut very recently, and its Q2 earnings will be out, so watch out for that as well. Lastly, in terms of some other stocks to watch out for, keep a very close eye on names like HDB Financial Services and Allied Blenders, because significant chunks of equity will come out of their lock-in period for both of these stocks. For HDB Financial Services, it's a 6-month lock-in that's going to be ending, a 58% chunk coming out of lock-in, and it's a very significant amount in terms of if you calculate it in crore terms. But Allied Blenders, to a 1.5 year and beyond lock-in opening, 20% equity hits the market once again, so watch out for volatility on these names. But yes, watch out for all of these cues.
All right, thank you so much, Snehi, for getting us all those details. But with this, let's also tell you which are some of the counters that you should be watching out for in today's trading session. And first up, let's talk about Hyundai, because the company has come out with its December sales data, and this time around we are getting to see an inline set coming in by the company, when the company sold total sales of 58,702 units, and that's a jump of 6.5% on a YOY basis. While there has been a mild disappointment versus the estimates, but not that bad, so we are getting and keeping this particular counter in an inline set along with all the other passenger vehicle companies, which did not disappoint as well. Other than that, it is MOIL that is going to be in focus, as well as the ferro grades of the manganese ore and above have been increased by 3% over the December raise, while the ferro grades with manganese content below 44% have been raised by 3% from the same date. So let's watch out for this counter. Bansal Wire Industries have come out with their sales volume data for the Q3, wherein they say that the total volume for Q3 has seen a jump of 32% on a YOY basis, while sequentially the growth was at 6%. So good set coming in from Bansal Wire. Electra Green Tech will be in focus as well on the back of a positive news flow, where we get to see that the company did come out with an announcement of commercial operations beginning for one of their plants. The company has commenced the phase 1 of its greenfield electric manufacturing facility in Hyderabad, and the phase 1 operation will bring an annual per shift production capacity of 2,500 electric buses, and this represents 50% of the planned per shift capacity of 5,000 of buses to be produced from this plant itself. So positive news flow over there. Aurobindo Pharma as well will be in focus on the back of a positive news flow, where we get to understand that the subsidiary acquires Khandelwal Laboratories, that's a non-oncology prescription business, for 325 crores. Now, the acquired business includes 23 brands marketed across 67 SKUs and 9 pipeline products. So good investment over there. And let's also talk about Railtel. That will be in focus, as the company has received an LOA worth rupees 57 crores from Assam Health Infrastructure Development and Management Society. And lastly, stocks like HBD Financials as well as Allied Breweries will be in focus, as the lock-in of these newly listed counters will be getting over. But for HDB Financials, it's a 58% lock-in that will get over today, while for Allied Breweries, it will be 20%. So let's watch out for these counters. But Ankita, I'm sure there are lots more.
Absolutely, Shrishti. There is a whole host of other counters that will be in focus today. Let me take you through all of those. First would be Sapphire Foods and Devyani International. Remember, Sapphire Foods India is going to merge with Devyani International, and that will be effective from the 1st of April 2026. The share swap ratio is going to be 177 Devyani shares for every 100 Sapphire shares. So that's the share swap ratio. So those are the counters that we will be watching out for. And besides that, we also have some business updates that are coming in from for Punjab and Sindh Bank. So the business updates look positive here. The total deposits have ticked up 9.3% on a year-on-year basis, and the gross advances are also up 15.3% on a year-on-year basis. We have Indian Bank also that has come out with its business updates. The gross advances are up 14.5% on a year-on-year basis, and the top total deposits are also up 12.5% on a year-on-year basis. So looks good for Indian Bank as well. We have South Indian Bank as well coming out with its updates with gross advances up 11.3% and the total deposits also up 12.2% on a year-on-year basis. So all of these banks, the business update look good and positive. So we will be watching out for the banking counters as well. Besides that, we also have the auto sales data that came out. We had Hero MotoCorp that posted its December auto sales above set of numbers that came in for Hero MotoCorp. Whatever we were expecting, we did see the total sales that were up 40% on a year-on-year basis. The domestic sales were up 30%, and the total exports also stood at 37,236 units, up 17% on a year-on-year basis. So good set coming in for Hero MotoCorp. And besides that, we also had other auto names. We had TVS Motors also posting its numbers. Again, good set coming in above what we were expecting. We did see the total vehicle sales that was up 50% on a year-on-year basis, and the two-wheeler sales was also up 48% on a year-on-year basis. So good set coming in for TVS Motors as well. So these are the banking and the auto names that we will be watching out for in today's trading session.
All right. So